Now, I kind of did my live stream a little bit too early. I don't know why I ended up clicking it. But anyways, so it's June 29, 2019. It's Saturday, so that means we are going to be doing another Alliance War. I don't know if my background sound is just too loud. I hope not. Okay. So we will be fighting Philippines today. So it's another Filipino guild. They're pretty OP as well because they have their amity. Amity is strong. So I don't know if this is going to be quick or not, but we do have Shibumi back. We also have Shutdown, so I think we're Gucci. It's gonna be shopping day. Regardless if you win or not, it's really shopping day. As long as you participate. And I'm loving, by the way, my new headpiece right now. This is from the workers vanity set. So it's like I bought it only from I only bought it using MU coins. So technically it's like a freebie. And I got the MU coin. I got lucky, by the way, with the MU coin here. So I got one here, and then I got two more. I got two here, and then I also got another two from the activeness crystals, which is here as well. Because if you completed 25, you can exchange that for an MU coin. So I got the chance to exchange it. Now I have this vanity. No, not that one. I also have this princess looking Shadow Ballet vanity. It looks so dope. Alright, so that means it's Alliance War. Let's get going. Excited. So we will be fighting Philippines today, if I remember correctly. Wala ako buff? Sorry! Hindi ko pala sila na buff. Yeah! Bugbog kami. Oh, drone! Hi, drone PH! And by the way, I also mentioned on my topic right now that I'll be talking about macro. Because I don't know. For a while, a lot of people have been using this. I mean, before, a lot of people already used this. But now, there's even more people that are abusing it. And I was waiting for Crixie's reply. And also a reply from the game developers. But I'm not really receiving any reply. But since I don't really see them experiencing or getting any sanctions for that, then I guess that only Amity, no. Mamamatay ako. Ayoko, dito ako. I mean, instead of, I guess, since they are not really receiving any kind of punishment from that, so I am guessing that that's actually legal. So I'll be talking about a little info about this. If I see any of the developers react with this live stream, if they say that this is illegal and I shouldn't be teaching this to you guys, then of course I won't teach it. But if they don't really say anything and they don't really see anybody getting any kind of punishment, like any kind of suspension about that, then I guess why not teach everybody, so at least everybody can do it. Because it's just so unfair, right? I mean, a lot of people are using that, and I've been receiving those questions from different players asking me, Raya, are you aware about macro? Are you aware about auto teleport? Are you aware that some of the players in server 3 are using that? Even some of my guildmates are already using that because I see the way they move. And I don't want to confront them because confronting them also means that I should be confronting the other side. And I don't really want to confront the other side. Bahala sila sa buhay nila. Hi, Isaiah! Yeah, I've been streaming back in YouTube for a while now. I'm using Omlet video recording, but I kind of made some modifications because I don't really like the background because it covers a lot of stuff. So, like I said, I will be talking about macro today. After this, pretty much, I'm just gonna provide you guys with the brief information about it. Hindi ko tinuloy MU ko, VIP 5 yun. Sayang naman. Sayang naman yun. Yan pa isa. Yaw din lipat. Naaway nyo si Amity. Si Amity ba leader? No idea. Nagsawa ka na. Actually, SPG also quit. Recently, SPG also quit because he kinda got fed up with the game. And I was kinda left hanging because ever since I started playing MU, I do my SR, I do my Kalima, I do my Iron Blood PK with him. So most of the time I do my quest alone, but with those party dungeons, I normally do it with the SPG. So SPG leaving me in the game, well, he said he will still be playing every now and then. He will still go online for the Kalima and SR, but I just kind of felt so left out. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm so lucky. Like, a lot of my guildmates voluntarily said that they will join me in SR and Kalima, but I just felt a little bit left out. Like, why? Any job report. Okay, that was done quick. That was done within 5 minutes. Did I kill anyone? I killed 4! Ang bata, I killed 4! I don't know who I killed, but whoever I killed from Philippines, I'm so sorry, guys. Just doing the quest. So, since we are going to be talking about that, and I think I'm done with most of my quests here, let's go to Abyssal Realm. And I'll be providing you guys with a little information about auto-teleport or macro and stuff. Now, macro, by the way, just a little brief explanation regarding that. Macro is a third-party application that anybody can use either from a PC or from a CP or cell phone. Meron bang nag-iba, madam? Meron naman. I guess there's a lot of things that changed. Republica! What's up? Long time no see. Hindi ka na nag-chat-chat. Nakakainis ka. So, a lot of things have changed in the game. Well, specifically in my server. After pretty much getting merged with server 3, I didn't really lose my friends, but then we end up separating ways because they decided to move to the other alliance and I decided to stay. And in the beginning, it was their decision to actually move to war. But since I'm the loyal type, I didn't really want to move from another location or another alliance, and I don't really like some people there. I mean, I'm okay with the other people, I'm just not okay with the other people. Hello, Nick. Hello po. So, just to provide you guys with information again about macro, because macro is right now one of the major issues in the game. Because macro, technically, guys, it's a cheat. It's anything in the game that will make your gaming experience a lot more easier, it's called a cheat. No matter how you look at it, it's a cheat. I mean, of course, everybody knows that we have our specific... Madami na po na bago sa MU. Marami-rami na. Sayang yung account mo, Republica. Inis ako sa'yo, lakas-lakas nun. Mas malakas pa yun sa karakter ko. So, of course, we have our specific auto battle here, which is this one, wherein your character can automatically attack the mobs and you can leave your character AFK. Alright? Now, however, when you are here in Abyssal map, or the what you call cross server map, regardless if you are lag pa rin, sorry. So regardless if you're strong or not, somebody will always be a little bit stronger than you in these maps, right? So the benefits pretty much of using macro is it means you can leave your character in this cross server even if you sleep or even if you AFK. Because for example, right now, for those people who doesn't understand the concept of macro, why macro is being used, I'm just going to try to explain it with you guys. But first, shout out daw kay Ayazel of Blood na server 101. So, just to explain a little bit about the concept of macro. So, it's like this. For example, wag dito, kasi medyo safe yan eh. Pero pag palagay na natin, ba't nandito ako? I just realized I'm in the wrong place. Kasi I'm supposed to be in Lunar Sea. Because Lunar Sea is now like my level, right? So let's go to Lunar Sea since I am already master or something. So let's just say, for example, I stayed here in Serpent Blood. There. Then, let's just say another character from maybe my server or from another server is on alliance mode. Kunyari itong si PH, itong guy from PH All-Star is using alliance mode. So that means, since I'm on peace mode, or even if I'm on alliance mode, if there are many players there, they can kill you. And once you get killed, if you're AFK, you'll wake up in the spawn area. Diba? Gets nyo siguro yun. Sabihin ko kaya, patayin mo ko. Patingin ng mga skin ko. Okay. These are my skins. So, no. So, the skins that I have is this one, the Phoenix pattern. This one is just limited time. I got this one free from the game. This one from MU tokens or MU coins. And also my Songkran Festival, which is from MU coins. All of my costumes are from MU coins. I never really bought one from the Grand Store. Can't afford it. So, again, going back. So, for example, I'm staying in this map. And you guys know... Hi, Rufa May! And you guys actually know how insanely hard it is to AFK in the cross-server map. But the reason why a lot of players decide to AFK in the cross-server map is because the XP here is quite big. So, for example, I'm gonna be using a 3x XP. Yeah. Just open 2 because I had like 86 3x XP, so whatever, right? So, for example, if you look at it closely, I'm gaining 9,315 experience with my 3x XP in this spot alone. So, if I am on a party or even if I am alone, as long as I stay in this map and I kill a lot of mobs, I will be gaining a lot of experience for my character. And that also means it will be much more easier for my character to grow in the game. When you say grow, it could grow when it comes to level wise, or you can and since I'm master now, yeah, I'm still using Kalimas at rank 10. And again, since I am master now, we also have master talents. And if you guys haven't watched the video I made about the master talents, it's in my library. As long as you check the in-depth guides. By the way, for those people that are complaining why the live streams are long, live stream is just technically for interaction. If you guys want the in-depth guides are on my library. I do make some guides that are like maybe 20 minutes to 15, 10 minutes, 6 minutes short. It depends on what topic that I am discussing, but it's short there, it's concise, everything is there. Okay. So, guys, this is my master talent. So, for example, if I use my if I allot my points in the master talents instead of leveling up, like what I just did right now, then I can actually use that to improve my character. See? And the more points I add on that specific talent, it also increased my BP, and at the same time, it increased that specific attribute in the game. So going back regarding the macro, so by having macro, it means that you can auto-teleport from one location to another, and it records your movement. When you say record your movement, for example, the movement that I want to record, eto no, so the the movements that you can record are like this. So for example, hindi ikaw. Saan ka? Saan kita ipapwesto? Diyan ka. Okay, so for example, I decided here, right? Let's just say I want to stay here for 3 seconds. I want to record that movement. Play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I decided to move to another location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I decided to move to another location again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that macro, which is the third-party application that I am talking about, it will record that movement. And when you click on play, and when you kind of twitch it up a little bit, like maybe change it up a little bit, like, because you can edit it. It's called scripts. For those who are not aware about scripts are... You guys are aware about scripts, even just the normal script, the word script alone. Script is like something, it's like a pre-recorded, or it's something that you're expected to do. It's expected, it's something that... How can I say it? It's like I said, it's a recorded movement. That's the movement that you saved in the game. So for example, that's the movement that I saved, and that I decided to repeat it 1,000 times. So that means I can sleep peacefully. I can sleep like a baby. And even if you kill me, even if anybody kills me while I am sleeping here, my character will automatically go to the locations that I have recorded. So again, for those players that are not aware about that, it's totally unfair for them. A lot of people are complaining to me as if I'm a game manager. Guys, I'm not a game manager, okay? I'm just a normal streamer. So I cannot really attend to the things that you guys are complaining about, because even if I know what's going on, and even if I see it, even if I can personally do it, I don't do it. And I cannot also solve those things for you guys. Why? Because I'm a player just like you. I get killed just like you. So wala rin akong magagawa. I cannot really do anything. And it's absolutely annoying, yes. Why? Because for example, I'm staying in this area, right? And then one of the players end up going here, killing, and then that person ends up killing me. Even if I wanted to kill that person so that he wakes up in the safe zone, it's not worth it. Why? Because again, everything is already scripted, everything is already recorded. So even if I kill him, his character will automatically go to those specific locations for 5 to 3 seconds, depending on how he recorded those scripts. So just a little information about it. Again, it's mostly common. It's commonly used in the computer, because in the computer you can just simply get some software, or if you're using an emulator to play the game, some emulators, they already have those macros, or what you call scripting. Okay, and you can automatically click. It's like an auto clicker, but a little bit more advanced. Kasi I've seen players saying that, oh yeah, I can do that with Apple, because in Apple you have this auto clicker. It's not like an auto clicker, guys. Auto clicker only clicks on one spot. It's not really that advanced to the point that swiveling movements like this or like that is something that you can do with auto clicker. Auto clicker, it's just either you tap it multiple times like here, or you tap it here, that's it. But scripting or macro, like I said, it's a little bit more advanced. Mas mataas siya kasi. Why do I say it's much more advanced? Because if I wanted to make a movement, like specifically go to a specific spot, like for my character to walk, if I want my character to walk instead of teleport, I can do that with scripts. Scripts is much more detailed. It can handle that much more scripts or movements that you can record. And the reason, by the way, why I am aware about scripting is because before, there's a game that I play, and in that game that I played before, scripting is actually illegal. Okay? Hello, good evening, baby Pipa. Good evening, Iman. So that, in that game, I'm just gonna say the name of the game since I came from that game and my channel came from that game. It's Arcane Legends. With Arcane Legends, guys, which is my other game, Arcane Legends, if you are caught using macro in the game, if they see that your movements are, if somebody records you, for example, I see somebody doing scripting and the movements are the same over and over again, I can record you and you can get investigated, and probably in a week you will get banned. In MU, it's not the case, because I've even asked in MU if selling accounts is illegal. It's not really illegal. It's not something that's bannable in the game. So that means if you're not happy with your character, you can actually sell your account. So that's the thing with MU. It's that those things are not illegal. The only thing that's pretty much illegal here in MU is, I guess, bullying, buying diamonds from illegal from illegal sources, like another player or somebody that uses cheat and then sells the code or sells the diamonds to you. Those are something that's illegal for them, and those are some things that can get your account suspended. So if you're getting a large amount of diamonds from another person, you might want to think twice before you do it. Okay, because if somebody was trying to set you up selling, let's just say for example, somebody selling a god, benta ko na account ko for 1k VIP. Again, that's up to you. You can sell your character. I've already asked if that was bannable. That was not bannable. So that's a good thing. At least I know the alternative things that I can do if ever that I quit. But I'm not quitting it. But again, so it's funny for me if those are the things that are only bannable in the game. I can already see how many things a lot of player can abuse and misuse in this game. Because I came from a game that is so strict. It's so strict to the point that if you are seen doing something that's not really included in the gameplay, you're dead. Oh, hi Sunny. So again, I don't know if I'm gonna catch somebody doing something illegal right now. Planet Namek. Because but I know one player that always do that all the time and is very proud of it, but I don't really see that player now. So kagaya niyan, for example, right now, I'm not really receiving any damage, so that means it's very peaceful now, but around 12 to 1 a.m. it's quite deadly in cross-server maps because everybody is always on alliance mode and everybody is trying to kill players. So again, the reason, by the way, why I wanted to discuss about this macro thingy is because a lot of players are complaining, but I cannot do anything about that. The only thing that I can really do, I guess, is to teach you guys how to do it. So I've already said how to do it in the PC. In PC, just try to find the built-in script, or pretty much the I can't remember the name, but in Nox there's something like that. It's macro. It's what you call botting. That's another term for it, botting. It's like your character is already controlled by the computer. That's why it's called botting. That's one. The other one is called macro. It's called macro because it uses a specific script. When you say script, it's the things or it's the movements that you try to record in the game. That's why the movements are just repeated over and over again. It's like, I don't know, I cannot do that here right now. But I did download one of those because, like I said, I wanted to make an example for the developers to see how it's done, especially on the cell phone. But I guess I'll provide you guys with a little more information about that. Now, there are two ways pretty much on how you guys can use macro. One is the more complex part, and then the other one is a little bit easier. And the one that I'm using right now is easier because my phone is a little bit advanced. The other one, you have to have an older OS or older operating system in order for you to do that. So, I'll give you guys a little example. So, for example, maybe if before I had the phone, which is a Samsung Galaxy Note 2, and I was only using KitKat for the operating system. Now, for those kind of cell phones, it's so easy to root them. When you say root the device, it means you try to remove all kinds of restriction from the phone, making the phone free from those restrictions and giving you access to download almost everything that you can download in the game. And by having your phone rooted, of course, pwede ba yan sa Android? Android po ang phone ko, so don't worry, Shizu. It's always almost for Android. For Apple users, Apple is a little bit more complex. You can't really do that on the cell phone, but you can do that on the... Hi, ate. I personally use macro. Proud. I mean, I've tried using macro, but I never really used that in this game. Because again, I'm a kind of player that has dignity because I came from Arcane Legends. And Arcane Legends, we cannot do those kind of things. So for me, doing those kind of things felt wrong. So I don't want to do it. Grabe heavy na ng game updates. Exactly. Yeah, the game updates is very heavy. I know. I see that. I can feel... my phone can feel that. So, okay. Kailangan ba rooted? Okay. That's the two things I'm teaching. So, one, the first thing I'm teaching right now is the rooted version. When you're using the rooted version, you can download... once you have the rooted version, if your phone is rooted, if you know how to root, then root your phone. If you don't want to root your phone, don't worry, I have a backup plan for you. Because, guys, my phone is not rooted at all, okay? So, I can use macro on my phone, but my phone is not rooted. So, don't worry, I'm gonna teach you guys that. But let's teach first about the rooted device. So for the rooted device, it's very simple. Once your phone is rooted, it means you have more access to the game. You can even make changes and make a mod, what you call an APK mod. It means it's a modified game, modified to your liking, like a private server for the game. But that's a totally different thing. So for macro, it's like this. Once it's rooted, you just have to download either Hero, Macro, or I forgot the other app that I can use before. But honestly, guys, the reason, by the way, why I have that is because I have this game wherein the only thing that you really need to do in that game is to harvest your crops and all that stuff. So, kaya nga, para sa akin, I really, really find it weird that players are using that here. Kasi this game is supposed to be competitive. But knowing that players using macro, it's making the game less competitive. It's just so lazy for you not to even level up your character. There's already auto battle here. If you try Arcane Legends, you cannot do this. Anyway, so again, sa rooted, it's so easy. Once you already have your phone rooted, there's a lot of options. Like, there are so much options to choose from that you may not even use Hero Macro to do this. But for phones that are not rooted, the only things that you need is just two stuff. 10 minutes of computer or laptop time and your cell phone. That's it. So how can you do it on your cell phone, right? You might be wondering, how can you possibly do it in your cell phone? It's very easy. There's this application on the phone that you can download. This is not, by the way, sponsored, but this is something that you can download, and it's called FREP. It's called Finger Replayer. Okay, FREP. F-R-E-A-P. F for Foxtrot, R for Romeo, O for Oscar, P for Paul, I guess. So, FREP. F-R-E-P. So, FREP, by the way, is a finger replayer. It's not like your auto clicker kind of game. Okay? It's not your auto clicker kind of game. It's much more complex because it makes you do the specific movements that you wish to do. Now, for those players that might try to do it now, don't do it now because, again, you have to enable it. It's not something it's not like with the rooted device. With the rooted device, you don't have to do this, but since the phone is not rooted, you need a little extra boost or extra help from your phone to do that. Now, once you already download FREP, what you need to do is you have to open developers option. By opening developers option, it's very easy. Just go to your settings, go to about phone, click on the build number 7 times, and then it will open the developers option. And once you're in the developers option, just scroll down and find USB debugging. You have to turn that on. And then once you're done with that, you just have to prepare your USB cords so that you can connect it to your phone. Now, after you have your debugging on, you have to go to a specific website, and that's actually on the application itself. Now, once you go to that website, you will be asked to download you have to download their ALT or a specific script to open that or to activate that. So once that's already downloaded on your computer and everything is all set, connect your phone to your computer, and the only thing that you need to do pretty much is just run it. You just have to run that script while your phone is connected to the computer. Now, once it's being run, of course, you'll be asked to enable it. And once it says that enabling complete, go to the application on your phone, click on run services. And once you click on run services, you will have a specific icon here on the side that says play or record. Ang bilis. Don't worry. Like I said, the only reason, by the way, I'm just doing a touch base info about this because I already PM Crixie. I tried to PM Crixie. I haven't really received any reply from Crixie yet about this. But if I receive a go signal that this is something that they are not gonna ban, then I am going to provide you guys a serious in-depth guide about this. Like an in-depth guide on how to use it specifically in MU Origins 2. Because of course, again, it's unfair. It's unfair that a lot of players are using this and a lot of players don't know how to do it. Right? So if that's the case, then I'm gonna teach everybody how to use it. If MU is going to have a problem that this is ruining the game, then ban the players that are doing it. But how can you ban players if there's already almost all the players doing it? I mean, we technically gave them a chance to fix it when there were only few people, but they didn't. They didn't fix it. Why? Because it's hard. Honestly, guys, in a developer's point of view, the reason why this is not something that they can easily ban, if it is bannable, is because macro users are something that's a little bit hard to detect. Why? Because, for example, if they are going to create a bot that's going to detect who are the players that are doing that, it's not gonna be simple. Because, for example, maybe I am using bot now, right? For example, I can mimic a bot. I can mimic a person that is using a bot, but then somebody chats me, and since I am not really botting, or even if I'm botting and I saw that, I can stop and then reply, right? So again, it's not that easy for them to detect it. But again, you've built a game. This is just my point of view, guys, okay? But you've built a game that is already making you guys millions and millions of dollars already. Isn't it? Why not try to fix and make a solution for those kind of things? But I guess I kind of understand them, because some of the players that are using macro are the players that are also donating, right? So let's make it hard for them. Hello, miss you too. Hi. So okay. Shizu, if you want me to give you a specific guide right now, because I cannot really do that, there's one thing I can personally do. I can show you guys what FREP looks like. Okay, I don't really show this part of my phone, but I guess I will. So guys, this is FREP. This is FREP management trace. This is FREP. Okay? So I'm just gonna provide you guys a quick run through of how FREP works. FREP, as you guys can see, device is already as you can see, service is running. So this is already this is something that's already connected and something that I've already. I don't know what happened. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. Am I still live? I think I'm still live. It's just, it's lagging so much. I don't know why. This is one of the reasons why it's kind of hard for me to jump from one app to another. But you guys saw, did you guys saw FREP? Did you guys see how FREP looks like, or what FREP looks like? FREP. Now, FREP, by the way, or finger replayer, looks a little bit complicated when you see the application. When I was first, I think when the first time I've ever tried to use that, I've only learned that when I got merged from server 3 and server 28, because I saw a lot of players coming from the merge. I saw a lot of players. No, don't worry, the phone will not be burnt out by doing this. Again, I've already tried it. I've tried it. After trying it, because here's the thing, scripting will not burn your phone. Why? Scripting only consumes so little of your RAM. It doesn't consume a lot. It consumes a very small amount of your, like, gaming memory, to the point that you won't even feel that it's there. The only time ever that you will know that it's there is the time that you see that you're already gone for 4 hours and your phone is still doing the same thing over and over again. Okay? So, again, once you have your FREP once you already have your FREP downloaded and running, once it's already up and running, you will see it here. Okay, give me guys 1 second. I'm gonna try to, because I have it restricted on MU because I don't really like seeing that in the game. I'm allergic to it. But once it's already up and running on your phone, you will see here on this side the button recording, and then the here recording, and then here is play. So it's very simple. All you need to do once you click on record, just record the specific movements that you want it to do. So for example, if you want to auto teleport, wait for 5 seconds, auto teleport again, wait on 5 seconds. And let's just say probably you want to record almost all these spots here over and over again. Once you're done with that, just click on, you can't really click on stop, so you have to click the power off button of your phone. You have to click on the power off, so that means your phone will sleep. Turn it back on. Well, you don't want to turn off your phone, you just want it to lock the phone real quick. You just have to lock your phone and then unlock it, and then once it's unlocked, you will see here an option that that's going to be asking you, like, how many times do you want to replay it. If you want to replay it for 999 times, you can do so. If you want to replay it for 100 times only, you can do so, or you can pretty much do it unlimited. See, you guys can already see how unfair it is when you have the macro, right? So once that's done, once the script is ready and you click on save, you will see here the button. Instead of saying recording and then recording and play, you will just see here the number of times that you can play it and then the button play. And the only thing that you need to do, click play, put your phone aside, sit back, relax, and watch whatever you want to watch. You don't even have to look at who's killing you, because you don't really need to care about it. Why? because even if you die, you won't go to the safe zone. Your phone will automatically go back to a specific spot and farm on its own. So that is pretty much how unfair macro is. And this is the reason why in Arcane Legends, the game that I was playing, this is what this kind of thing can actually ban the character, because in the game that we are playing, we value PvE, or we value player versus enemy kind of kills. We value points. We value almost every kind of aspect there. So if you're going to be cheating on anything to earn gold on that game, it can be accounted as something that's bannable for you. So that's the reason why if you are recorded or if you are reported to be using macro, you can get banned. And in this game though, in MU, I don't think so. But again, I will have to check with the developers about it. But probably I'll test it out. Now, another issue pretty much that I guess that bums me out is the fact that if you're gonna be using macro, why the heck do you have to open alliance mode or attack all? Like, why do you wanna kill those anyway? But I have nothing against it though, because why this game is player versus player kind of game. So even if you want to complain about this player bullying somebody else, or if this player is bullying you, as long as it's not by words, there's nothing pretty much that we can do about it. This game is pretty much built to kill players. That's pretty much the fun of it. Unfortunately, I played this game for friends, honestly. And I like the experience and I like how hard it is at first. But knowing that macro is something that is allowed in this game, it bums me out. It really, really bums me out that this is something that I can do. I can do a lot of things on my phone, regardless if my phone is rooted or not. My phone, by the way, is not rooted. But even if it's not rooted, I can do so many things on my phone. And if this is something that if you're watching this, or if somebody links this or share this to the MU page, MU, if you're listening, if this is something that you're not gonna fix, then fine. I don't care if this is something that you guys can't really find any solution. But if I teach this to everybody and this ruins your game, it's on you, not on me. Because I don't want to be... I really hate it when I see players having a hard time playing this game when it should be... when it should be something that's so easy to understand. This is just making the players very, very lazy. But if you want it that way, then so be it. Diba? I mean, again, it's a game where we should be enjoying. But if I'm seeing a lot of players having that kind of advantage for cheating, then I'll help you guys I'll teach you guys how to cheat as well. But anyways, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the video out. I'll be done with my stream for now, but probably I'll be streaming again tomorrow, since it's it's Roland Wars again tomorrow, and I don't know if we will win this time, but whatever. I don't really mind regardless if we win or not. The fun part about it is I am enjoying this game with some of my friends. So anyways, you guys, if you do have questions or if you have suggestion of what topic that you want me to do an in-depth guide about, like for example the one I did for the master talents, as long as it's something that I think it's really hard for you guys to understand, just let me know in the comment box down below. Or if you do have some suggestions, or if you guys also feel the same way about macro, leave your emotions on the comment box down below, because I do read them and I do reply to them, especially on my free time. So keep in touch, guys, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace out. XOXO. Raya.